This is interesting. Studies show that self-confidence peaks during middle age and tends to decline after that. How can you upgrade your confidence? And how do you keep your confidence from rolling downhill, especially as you balance on the slippery slope of aging? Let's unpack it. And then I'll give you one good thing you can do to boost your confidence. Most of us want self-confidence because we want to feel good about ourselves. Nothing wrong with that. But self-confidence is also important for other things. The higher our self-confidence, the higher our motivation to act. Plus, self-confidence helps increase the chances of success when we do act. That's because when we expect to fail, we're more likely to do so. So for all these reasons, it makes sense that we would want to increase our self-confidence. Now, if you've been watching my show or taking my classes, you'll know that I tend to look at human behavior through a neurocentric lens. And as evolutionary biologist Stephen Jay Gould points out, our evolutionary advantage lies in our brain's capacity to learn by experience. And we know that the brain is changeable, it's neuroplastic. So again, through learning, we can change how we experience ourselves throughout a lifetime. When it comes to increasing confidence, the challenge is we can't make ourselves feel confident. What we can do is create opportunities to take action in such a way that it's highly likely that we'll experience working through challenges with success. Self-confidence is the outcome of that process. Confidence isn't a static way of being or a certain personality type. It's just one of many states or shapes that our nervous system can take. Confidence is the other side of fear. It's dynamic, flexible, and it's a quality of being that we can intentionally develop and strengthen. But do you want to know one of the biggest disruptors of our own sense of confidence? Feeling unworthy. We're all worthy. But some of us have a deeply rooted belief that we're worthless. Maybe we feel like we're disposable, unlovable, or just not good in some way. If this sounds like you may have been domesticated to believe these things about yourself. Maybe you learned this from overly critical parents, from bullying kids at school, or from a culture that suggested that your gender, race, or other features made you less worthy than others. I mean, I certainly got this memo. And we internalize early messages about our worth, and they become the basis for our beliefs about ourselves. So the longer we've had negative self-beliefs, the harder they can be to override. So I want to give you a gift today. Maybe something you haven't heard in a while, or if ever. And it's simply this: you are worthy, just as you are. There is nothing wrong with you. And here's the one good thing I said I would share with you to help you boost your confidence. There are many ways to do this, but this is my favorite way. I've used this way to overcome my own false beliefs, to heal my pain, to develop a path in my work, and really to shape my life. And it's the way that I help my students do the same. Are you ready? Here it is. Enroll in a flexible learning process. Remember what Stephen Jay Gould says? That our evolutionary advantage lies in our brain's capacity to learn by experience. Your brain needs to remain flexible in order for it to work well for you over your lifetime. A brain in decline is one that's rigid, automatic, and lacks flexibility. It gets stuck in old thinking. Training your brain can be intentionally developed through a flexible learning process that keeps your brain healthy and buzzing with vitality. And that means learning skills that are process-driven and have no endpoint. So anything creative would fit into this category. For example, learning to play an instrument, developing a martial art, or learning any artistic endeavor that places an emphasis on developing skills using play, wonder, and exploration. Learning a new language is another example. I want to emphasize that the end result is not where the change appears. The brain's neuroplasticity is strengthened within the process of the exploration. When you experience the flexibility to create solutions and figure things out in a variety of creative ways, you're using your self-agency, and this is the key to boosting self-confidence. Here at Moovy, we use neuromovement to drive changes in the brain, and it's one of the most effective ways I know to boost confidence. And that's because the neuromovement process trains you to be skillful in coordinating yourself as the instrument, your brain and your whole body. And that makes it even easier for you to be successful at anything else you choose to learn. One of the biggest and fastest changes I see in my students, from babies to mature adults, even before all their aches and pains have diminished, even before they discover how much better they can move and function and perform, is an increase in confidence. Our brains are nourished through learning. And then we're motivated to keep going. And that creates more success and change. And as we've seen, self-confidence motivates action, and action creates success. It's all connected. So this is your one good thing. Enroll in a flexible learning process. And if you want to get started with us here at Moovy, I invite you to try our 6-day posture rescue program. It's a fantastic way to experience what I'm describing here. I'll see you next time. If you're enjoying the content here on MOOVYSHOW, did you know you can sign up to be on our exclusive Moovy A-list? Go to the link to subscribe at MOOVYstudio.com. We've got personal experiments happening every week that you can join in on. That way, you won't miss out on getting your one good thing you can put to use right away to change your habits, your brain, and your life. Plus, we'll give you updates on all things just for our followers. You're worthy of moving into a meaningful, enjoyable life. We're here to help you do it.